everyone. Today I would like to talk about the conversation between two people, the man and the woman. The woman said to the man, that was packaged for Mr. Chow, and the man wanted to know if it was from Mr. Chow's boss. The woman disagreed with him because that package from Mr. Chow's secretary, and she uh, mm, said it con- contained the document he needed for that meeting with the director the following day. Conversation 2. The man said to the woman that um, he had left clothes at home, so he didn't have any money on him. The woman replied to him that he didn't worry about it because she could pay for lunch. The man was surprised by that, and he said he ate such a big meal, but he promised he could pay her um, back as soon as they got to the office. Um, Conversation 3. The woman wanted to know if Miss Roberts had left the office. The man agreed with her, and he said Miss Roberts had to catch a plane at 3:30. The woman agreed with him, and she replied that Miss Roberts were flying to New York that day. Conversation 4. The man said, mm, uh, the man said, the man said he could like an appointment with Dr. Smith, and he wanted to know if she was free the next day. The woman answered that mm, doctor was rather through until the Greeks and would be back in the office on Monday. Finally, the man wanted to make an appointment for Tuesday. Conversation 5. The woman introduced her company and offered to help the man. The man answered that he was traveling to Paris the following week and he wanted to book a hotel. The woman confirmed that and she said she can make um, apply reservations of him if he wants. Conversation 6. The man said he wanted to make dinner reservation for 3 people that evening. The woman answered him that she could give him a table at night. The man disagreed with her because it was much too late and he suggested um, suggested around 8:30. Conversation 7. The woman said to the man that white was the best color for those clothes. The man disagreed with her because he thought white could look nice around the window, but she needed a better color on the clothes. The woman agreed with him and she suggested blues for girls, and she thought the blue would be match the color of the tent and rugs. Conversation 8. The man suggested paying the check because he was out of cash. The woman was sorry about that because they didn't take personal checks, church money orders, but she said he could use a credit card. But if he could like, the man agreed with her. Conversation 9. The woman wanted to know if Jim had explained why he missed the meeting that afternoon. The man said Jim had the report to turn in by 6 that night, and he was still typing the final copy. The woman wanted to know if Jim always delivers everything till the last minute. Conversation 10. The man wanted to know if the project director was going to the meeting with Mr. Jones. The woman answered that if he meant was Mr. Peters, she disagreed with him because they couldn't be discussing the budget. And the man replied to her that could be a small meeting because Miss Kim wasn't growing either. Conversation 11. The woman said there was a box of envelopes, and there were some of those pens he he were he was looking for. The man was happy about that, and he asked if she seen any paper for the photocopier. The woman says she did, and there was toner too. She wanted to know if he wanted some of that. Conversation 11. The man apologized to the woman because it was so noisy in there, and he said it was a busy office. The woman replied to him that it was so noisy to work at his desk, and she wanted to know if there wasn't a quiet place they can talk. The man asked her that there was a conference room down on the second floor, and he said it was almost always empty. And the woman wanted to know how long it had taken the man to arrive there. The man asked her that usually it only takes 3 hours, but that day was fine because the traffic had been so bad. The woman said that was so annoying, and she admitted she didn't have a reason for that. The man wanted to know if that shoes were a sale. The woman answered it was, and she could give him a 15% discount on that one. The man agreed with her, and he thought it would try on it. The woman wanted to know if anyone could be in Sam's office the following day who can help her with that report. Sam replied that he couldn't, however his boss would and he can help her. The woman was happy about that because Sam's boss was so friendly and helpful, so she liked working with him.